recording.
Alrighty, you ready then?
Yep.
Alright, so. Hey there everybody, Buckshot here with a video from the server with Mr. JJ. How's Mr. JJ doing today? Oh, he's got a
Good.
chainsaw. You gotta watch it whenever you mess with these Canadians because they will just try to hack you up with a chainsaw. They chase you around going A all the time. That's kind of scary.
A.
He kind of looks like he's got a load in his
A.
drawers.
A.
So, what do we got to do on the server today?
From what I understand, animals need to be fed. Field 7 up there has wheat down on it. Or, sorry, not wheat. Straw down on it. Gotta get that picked up and put in the mix feeder, which is
nice.
in the back corner. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not.
Oh, yeah, I need to go check this out.
That's down there, so we need to get that filled up. King J is also joining us. He's up on field 8 right now. I think that is barley on the field, so that'll give us more straw. And I cut some grass yesterday, brought some grass down here so we can keep that going. And I believe the silage clamp is finished. So I think we're going to try to save most of it, but I might need some for this feeder.
Ah, nice. Does Mr. King J want to say hi to everybody real quick?
Hello, everybody.
That's one of our nice helpers here. He helps us out quite a bit on the farm. Pretty good guy. So anyway, so let's take a look at our, let's hear. What is this? This does mixed rations, right?
Yes, this is for the cows. So we put grass or hay in the first bunk, and then in the second one we put our silage, and in this last one here that is empty is straw.
Okay.
I apologize about my phone going off in the background. Apparently I don't know how to put that on vibrate.
Oh yeah. Good thing you said something. I'm really bad about that. I gotta mute mine too. There we go. So, will this take bales also?
As far as I know, it does. I originally threw the grass bale, the square bale that I had sitting over in the other barn. I threw that in here to start it off. But it only holds 10,000 units. So we actually have 40,000 more silage we need to put in here. But that's why those round bales are sitting here behind us.
Oh, okay, nice. So this is a Maru mod then?
Yes, I got this from Maru's site.
Alrighty, is it pretty error free? I didn't even look.
100% error free as far as I know. I think
nice.
there might be. I think the server might kick 1 or 2 errors, maybe, give or take. I'll double check off stream and I'll let Buck know if he wants to put in the description of his video, and I'll add it in the description of mine just so it's out there and everyone knows.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll leave a link in the description there, and make sure to go over and give Mr. JJ a subscribe there. He does really good Let's Play, so definitely go show him some love. Good guy. So we're gonna start on animals. I guess I should start doing something here. So let's see. Let's see if I can bring up the menu and see what we need to do exactly.
So cows need straw and grass. Pigs need straw, corn, barley, and sheep need grass or hay, and everybody needs water.
All right, so you want to do cows or you want to do pigs? Your choice.
I was gonna say it's up to you. I'm easy either way.
Alrighty, so
I might jump up field 7 and grab some of that straw that's off the field so I can start making some mixed rations.
Alright,
so we can start beating that down some. So
I'll just start by cleaning them all of them up, and then I'll just go from there.
Cool.
If you're gonna work on that. And like I mentioned in the last video, if anybody's interested in joining the server, you actually gonna have to talk to Mr. JJ there, because I've actually kind of let him just kind of run it how he wants to. So like I said, if you go subscribe to him, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, and he will definitely get you guys on the server. He's got a Dropbox link and everything, and we're trying to make it as easy as possible to get on the server. So definitely come check that out during the live streams and stuff. So make sure to subscribe to him so you know when the live streams are going on. So I really like our little bots, and JJ actually found a video on these things the other days. I didn't know these were actually a real thing, but he was showing me a video on YouTube, and these are actually a real thing, which I thought was pretty cool.
Only difference between the real one and these ones is the real one doesn't actually pick anything up. It just spins. By spinning, it goes up and down the trough and pushes it back to the animals, where on here it picks them up.
Yeah, so it'll just kind of push it back into the feeders and stuff there.
Yeah, because usually most farms, when you do something like that in real life, you don't actually have a lift on your trough, so it's just like the ground. You just drive down with your feeder, open up your side chutes, pour it straight down, and you're good to go.
Oh, very cool. And for you guys who don't know, JJ does do a little bit of work on a real farm, so he does kind of know a little more about some of this stuff than I do. I think he's been messing with the piggies and stuff in real life, and a few cows.
Unfortunately.
Let's see here, what am I missing? Looks like the sheep have already been done. So I guess I should get in my truck. Where is my truck? There we go. I can't remember what I was supposed to be putting in here. So, are you just going to put some straw in the animal pens?
I need to put some in the mixed feeder. That's why I did field 8, or 7 and 8 as wheat and barley, which is what I plan on keeping them as. But yeah, I can, once I fill up, I can run some over to the pigs because they're right beside me. I'll run some down to the cows, and then whatever's left over, I'll put in the mixed feeder.
Alrighty, well, I'll just go ahead and pick up some grass and stuff and do all that if you want to do the hay. I guess we already got some power food mixed up too, or mixed rations.
There might be a little bit already mixed. All those bales that are beside the mixed feeder, those are actually grass, not hay. I just straight baled the grass. So if you want to use those in the pecan, I think it's called, the actual name of it, you can load those in there and it'll shred them, so you can use that as grass. Or there's might be some grass still in the silo.
Yeah, I'm looking now. So
I kind of don't want to add any more straw though to the silo. I really like that number.
You're horrible. So we got hay, grass. Oh, we got some grass. I'm gonna go ahead and feed the sheep real quick and anything that needs grass. Those pigs, they don't take grass. They just take the other stuff, don't they?
Correct. The only ones that take grass is sheep and cow. And I'm also trying to get rid of those piles that are up by the pigs of the grain on the ground. Some of them have glitched out actually, and I can't pick up anymore.
Yeah, I noticed some of the manure over by the greenhouse. I actually thought, isn't there some placeables that can be placed down? Like storage areas?
Yes. I had one up by the pigs, but it wasn't allowing. I don't think it was working right with Stevie's map, or I don't know what it was. I was having an issue with it where it wouldn't allow me to dump into it, or I could only dump like 2,000 units in there, and it put it at the very back.
Oh yeah, they're just like the buildings. I was hoping there was like a bunker, kind of like the manure sets in.
No, I think they're just regular buildings.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to look see if there's any mods for that.
It's kind of neat. I didn't realize that this loader wagon that we have, which is the big in-game loader wagon, once it's full, actually beeps at you, like the round baler does.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day when I was running it.
I was actually looking around going, I have nothing else open. My wife's in the bedroom with my daughter. What is beeping at me?
Yeah, so if you guys do happen to hear a little crying in the background, that's not actually JJ. That would be his new baby daughter that he's very proud of, so.
She may be sleeping. I haven't heard her in a little while.
Yeah, if she's sleeping, better leave her alone. That's about the best time.
Yeah. I don't know, when she first wakes up, and I don't know. There's just something about that without being a father yourself, you don't know how to explain.
Oh yeah, then they turn into teenagers and you just want to knock them out.
Yeah, I'll worry about that in about 15 years.
Yeah, definitely don't rush it, that's for sure. So for all my teenage viewers out there, you are killing your parents, just so you know. I have a teenage daughter and I'm pretty sure she's going to give me a stroke at some point, I'm not sure. You all should go give your parents a hug because you're shortening their lifespan, I guarantee it. I didn't have quite enough grass in that trailer. We got enough animals. It takes a lot of grass now.
I agree. We also have to sell off 137 pigs.
Ooh, nice.
I'm trying to keep my number around 100. 100 seems to balance out so that they breed pretty quickly to sell off, but not give us an abundance where we're not getting our manure production out of them either. So.
Yeah, we got enough greenhouses. I actually need to haul some manure down to the greenhouses.
I was actually thinking about finishing out my plan with the greenhouses. So any ones that only have one, I'd like to put a second of. I think there's only a couple that only have one, but I definitely like a second in.
Yeah, it'd definitely be nice to go ahead and fill it out there, make it look right. I don't mind I like the greenhouses. I like messing with them. Uh-oh, we have to put more grass in the grain bins. I think I just took the last of it.
That's fine. The Massey actually has not a bale spike, but a bale fork on it, so you can use some of those grass bales too. That's kind of what I put them there for. I was gonna fill the mixed feeder when the time came, but we can always make more.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this amount of animals though. This is just about the right amount to take care of. Unless we had like a bunch of people on the server, but this here's about right.
Yeah, you have daily maintenance, but it's not all day maintenance.
Yeah, the only time it's overwhelming, we did get the server left on 5% once and they all ran empty. And it took quite a while to fill them back up, but if we take care of them daily, it's really not that bad.
And with the mix station, I'm trying to help out on that. So if it happens in the future, for some whatever reason that the server gets left on at an advanced speed, we can do it better.
What do you got there, King J?
Oh, I said I can go get a contract to sell the pigs to Mary.
Oh, is there a great demand on them or something?
No. Kind of a little role play thing that King J likes to do. Every time I turn around, he's asking for a new contract or something.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to. I don't see a problem with that, do you, JJ?
No issues with it at all. I can honestly state I've hauled my fair share of pigs, so. Both in-game and in real life.
Oh, yeah. Something I've never messed with a lot is pigs, but we do have some hog barns around us, and they smell god-awful. I can tell you that.
Worst smelling animal I have ever dealt with.
Oh, they're horrible. Oh, wow, we got a lot of... We're gonna have a lot of silage.
It's 2 million units in that one bunker, plus I started filling up the one beside it.
Now, folks, this is how you do a bunker. Look how pretty and level this is. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. The backside's messed up.
King J touched it.
King J. For those you don't know, we just blame King J on everything. If something's wrong, it's like, King J, why'd you do that?
Which is kind of nice, because it's no longer me all the time.
So did you see that the bunker, whenever you filled it, there's like a little piece like lingering in between here? And it's like covering a little bitty spot?
Yeah.
That's funny. I like this new system, but it seems like it's just a little bit buggy. It's not perfect. And I don't know if that's because we're on a modded map, if it's that way on vanilla or not, but it seems like it's a little bit odd.
If I'm not mistaken, vanilla it's a little bit worse unless they fixed it, because vanilla you can actually spill out the sides of the bunk. So Stevie has gone in and edited all the bunkers so that the sides are now collisions or whatever. However, he did it anyway. But regular vanilla maps, when you dump into them, if there's too much, it'll spill out the sides. So you actually have to clean up both sides of the bunk, bring it around, put it back in, and you got to constantly keep up on the sides or else it'll just overflow.
So can we put anything in these ones that's got a little bit left in them? Or is that going to be a problem?
It's going to be a problem. We're going to have to figure out a way to clean them out. Sometimes...
This one's behind a collision.
Yeah, I know sometimes all you have to do is take and run a loader or something through with a bucket on. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it don't. So
Yeah, I was trying to get that out of there last night, and I couldn't get it out. I kind of hit it every angle I could. So I was actually looking for it with the loader. Oh, and my bucket is all the way.
your bucket's down at the cows or the greenhouses.
Because I was going to pick up what's over there by the pigs. That's
They
alright, I
have
can
a
run
mod
down
out to clean the bunkers out.
Yeah, there is a silo cleaning mod. It's in the betas under the certified.
there. Yeah, so if you use... I've never used that one. If you use that, will it clean out what's in our other bunkers too? Like, will it empty out like a full bunk?
I don't know. I've
No,
never
just
personally
within
used
the
it.
bunkers itself.
Okay, so is it one of them deals where you actually walk into the bunk and it gives you an option maybe?
That is correct.
Okay, well that's good. I was like, oh, it'd really blow to lose all that silage. That would be like, oh no.
I think I'd rage quit. I'd change maps.
Yeah,
That'd be my case. Map's done. We're done. Gone. See ya. Next map.
we're done. We spent 2 whole days filling them bunkers up and we just like deleted it. Oh wait a second, I can go to the greenhouses. I always feel like I gotta go through the main farmyard from the BJ, but the greenhouse is actually down this highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be absolutely horrible. I may have to just cheat $1 million back in for everything we lost.
I was actually asked about that the other night in my stream on Twitch. A gentleman asked me if we cheated in any money. And I wasn't wrong about it. We cheated in 3 mil in total once we switched over to 0.5. And everything else has been earned.
Yeah, and technically we earned that money too. It's just because we switched maps and we had to restart. So we basically just cheated in money to buy all our stuff back.
Yeah, it's pretty much all we did. We usually, I'm not gonna be afraid to admit it, when we start out a new map, we usually cheat in $1 million. Just because there's usually 5 or 6 of us that'll start in on the map right away. So we need enough equipment to get going on the farm with everybody.
Yeah,
and after that, it's done. We don't cheat in anything else.
Yeah, and that's pretty typical with a multiplayer server. Just so if you start with nothing and you got 5 people playing, you just don't have enough work for them and nobody has any fun. So it's good to cheat in a little bit of equipment and a few odds and ends so you can create jobs. That's the problem with a multiplayer server, is that you got to create jobs. So you almost need to cheat in money. And also, if it had the mission system on multiplayer, we wouldn't have to do that even. We could just send everybody to start doing missions and make our own money. But it's kind of a way to combat the no missions on multiplayer.
Yeah, 100%.
And we pay more for fields on multiplayer because we can't do the missions to lower the price on them. So that's something to keep in mind too.
Yeah, trust me, if I could do missions, I'd be running them every day just so we can get the price of Field 5 down from $1 million.
Yeah, so there is a few things on multiplayer you got to do a little bit. I'm going to the complete wrong place here. I went clear back to the BGA. I need to go to the pigs. And this, folks, is what happens when you're recording and you're distracted and you're talking. You forget what you're doing.
Well, for some people you do.
Yeah, I'm a little derpy. That's the reason they call me Derpy Buckshot. The road textures are doing their weird thing again.
Yeah, I've been noticing it's just getting worse and worse the further we progress.
Yeah. Well, I think if we keep going, by the first year we'll be on a different map.
So maybe your viewers can give us input without posting links in either of our chats or in either of our comments, because our filters will detect that it's a link and remove it. Maybe you guys can give us names of maps that you guys would like to see on the multiplayer server. We've definitely looked at several. We're looking for bigger style maps because we do a lot of work, but maybe you guys can help us out and maybe find a way to find the maps that you guys want to see. We'll weigh out our options and go from there.
Yeah, so we've been looking at, what is it, Canadian Nationals one you liked? Or you thought you liked?
Canadian Ultimate or Canadian Nationals, I'm not sure the exact name. It's a really big map. The only thing I don't like about it is it's at the time of looking at it, it was 100% flat. There was no hills, no nothing. That's an option. I know there was another one that was released that Wheels did, but there's a lot of foliage layers. So the roadsides have trees on them, so it makes it really hard in third person to see. Which for me is fine, because I'm 90% first person anyway. So it's give or take on what we're going to go with. Who knows, if I get my way, it might be Chillington.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixed on Chilton. I don't know. I like Chilton, but I don't like it. Only good thing is the no missions aren't going to bother us. I mean, that's not an issue. It's kind of small, but I don't know. It's kind of fun using the smaller equipment occasionally too.
And that was like the video that Wheels did today, where the foliage layers, I said, seemed to be, he said in the description, it said medium to large equipment capable of being used. But from the little bit that I watched, it seemed really tight, narrow, confined turning. So I was thinking maybe we could do it with smaller equipment, because it didn't look to have huge fields either.
Yeah, I like going with small equipment. I hate like we skip through the IT stuff, which is smaller stuff, and we just instantly go to giant big equipment. We always skip the middle ground, and I'd like to go through the middle ground. I'd like to go from the actual process of like getting a small combine, trading it in a little bigger, and then so forth, instead of like we generally just skip right through it.
Yeah, we start off small with the in-game stuff, and next thing I know, we're running JCB articulating tractors with 14-foot air seeders, and there's no real middle ground here to a 9-meter planter.
Yeah, I'd like to hit the middle ground just a little bit. So as far as my video goes, guys, I got about another 3 or 4 minutes here, and then I'll be wrapping mine up, and we'll probably make another video after this. I don't like to make them much over 25 minutes. I think JJ's pretty much in the same book there, so we're going to do this, and we may pick this up on the next video, so just be aware of that.
Yeah, we'll probably continue on our same gameplay, but it'll definitely be a new intro, new exit.
Yeah. Of course, I'm over here just boring the heck out of my audience. I can't. My lack of concentration today is horrible. I'm not feeling quite 100% today. All this cold weather has kind of got me a little wonky.
Yeah. I'm used to it. I am Canadian.
Yeah, they just pour ice water in your veins, don't they?
Yep. Actually, I was watching a video, and it was in Czech Republic. The kids do a sauna, and then they actually go outside and pour hot, like not scalding hot, but hot, warm water on them, and then they roll around in the snow.
Oh yeah, actually, I hear that's really good for you too.
Yeah. They interviewed one of the kids with translations in the bottom, and he says, "Yeah, I've never been sick my entire life by doing this whatsoever. We do it every year."
Yeah, the cold used to not bother me so much, but the older you get, worse it gets. I am almost 40, so.
Yeah. There's Mr. King J hanging out in my truck.
Now we bought your own truck, King J. What's up with that?
Wait, look, I can't find one.
You lost it.
Is it not in vehicle group switcher?
I don't think so. Never mind if I lose it to BGA.
Is it missing the hubcaps?
Yes. And as far as the cold ball, have you did the Polar Ice Challenge buckshot?
I've actually not done that, but I used to motovlog on my motorcycle, and we actually had a polar bear challenge on that. It was whoever rode the most miles in the coldest weather won, and I was actually second place one year.
We did the Polar Ice Challenge at Bennett Springs. Go jump in the cold ice water. Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Oh wow, that's cold anyways, because that's actually cold spring water.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's really crazy, everybody, that King J joined our group here through Wheels, and we actually only live 40 miles away from each other. It's a real coincidence, so it's kind of neat having somebody on the server that we met randomly that actually when I say something, he knows where it's at and what we're talking about. Really cool.
Stalker.
Yeah, I think he's stalking us. I don't know what's going on there.
Stranger danger.
Stranger dangers. Kiddies, don't give out your information, especially a guy in the white van. It's never good. King J, you don't drive a white van, do you?
No, but they say strangers have the best candy.
Don't take candy from strangers. Hear that
Yeah.
from parents. Do not take candy from strangers unless it's Halloween and your parents are handy.
Please
Yeah, no.
don't. Please don't take my advice and take candy from a stranger. I have 2 kids of my own, and I do not recommend them taking candy from a stranger either.
Yeah, exactly. So on that note, folks, I'm at 25 minutes here, or roughly 25 minutes of recording. So I'm going to be ending my recording here, and we will pick this up again. Make sure that you go over and subscribe to JJ. You definitely need to do that. And leave a thumbs up. We need that. And don't forget to subscribe to me on the way out, because I definitely need the subscribers, because I'm shooting for that 3,000 mark, and I definitely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button on your way out. So any parting words for you, JJ?
Exact same thing Mr. Buckshot said. Don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. If you guys want to leave us a thumbs down, great ahead. But do me a favor. In the comment section, tell me why. Because you just give me that thumbs down, that tells me nothing. Leave that comment that, hey, I want to see more third-person view. Well, I'll bring it to you that way.
So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and on my video, I will see you guys later.
Later, everybody.